Hey y'all, come on in. Me and Sherry is shooking corn, honey. That's what we doing. I just got in the camera a little bit. I'm trying to hide with I hope they can see me. Let me know if they can see me, Sherry, on your phone. Okay. Yeah, let's see my phone. Y'all, me and Sherry been in here cutting this corn off the cob. We've been getting it and getting it and getting it good. And look, Sher Honeybee came in from Tennessee to help me. That's love. That is nothing but love. You can get help in your own town. Somebody come from another state. We done put a whipping on this corn. That little gadget that somebody gave me on my live has been a lifesaver, along with these corn pullers. Sherry going to work, mine creaming it small, hers cutting it off like the kernels, and we have been working. This one is done broke. I gotta go open up another one. This one acts up now. How y'all doing today? This my cherry. This my whole chunk cream. This my Indian, full-blooded. Don't hate because y'all ain't got no Native American indigenous person. I do. And she's and I'm gonna go with her one day to her native Massachusetts. Wisconsin.
Black River Falls.
Black what?
Black River Falls,
Wisconsin. Black River Falls, Wisconsin. I'm gonna have to go with her. I got to go and get my outfits and put on my headgear. Get ready for a trip through the atmosphere. Y'all get in here. No, you see how I tell you now, don't show you really how many people on your live right away.
Right.
You just stay live.
Right.
When Sherry get through, I scrape whatever she do too. Go in with my knife, make sure we don't leave none off. Honey, we can work this corn. See how you be having more now? And I'm not overdoing it. I'm not.
No.
Let me show y'all what it's looking like. Need some ears over there. See? I'm creaming. You see the difference? Mine is cut up and it's creaming. Hers is more whole kernel. Okay? We're using two different devices. See the milk? Watch mine. See the milk? And hers is more whole. Now I want y'all to hear me and hear me good. I didn't even know Sher was coming. She been in my house before. She helped me. I met her off of this page. All right, I'm an everyday person. I'm not a celebrity. And I be sitting with my door open. She said, knock, knock. I said, who that? And it was Sher. She said, I saw you on live and I know you ain't supposed to be doing that. And the one thing about me, when I go get this corn, I like to get rid of this corn because you can't get rid of these fruit and vegetable flies. So we had to get in here and go to work. This is 50 ears. We did 48 the other day. So now we working on 50. And she been there with me. I met her right here off the page. She been here with me. And I'm about to throw this thing up. I'm getting another one out. And we're going to have such a good time at the reunion. Y'all going to get to eat all this corn and all this fresh food and vegetables that we working on. Y'all going to get to eat it. Y'all going to enjoy. Y'all going to enjoy this fried corn on that Sunday. Okay. Yes, I get the juice off the corn because that's how I'm going to make my cream. I don't just pour milk in my corn. No, you got to cream your corn. Turn your volume down. You have to cream your corn. The corn, some people just put milk and that's it. I be watching people make their corn, and I'm like, that corn gonna be tough. That corn ain't, that, you know, you can just tell. Now some stuff, I bet you, no, we ain't tired. I'm not tired. You tired? No, we not tired. It's just corn. I done made some sauces too. I'm really making sauces for the reunion, but I did promise a couple of people I'd selling some. And I got them in the refrigerator. You need a grater. I already got some. I'm just going to finish using this one. I got 3 more in a pack. This just started breaking. No, I got it. I'm good. The devices she got is different. God is good. If you treat people right, and y'all quit trying to make people be celebrities on him, then you can come over people's house and visit. If you think you're going to come around me and treat me all crazy, you ain't going to get on my nerves. Screaming, I'm going to be like, child, you going to have to take that somewhere, yeah. I got corn juice in my house. And in my breast. I'm not going somewhere. We're trying to handle business. And I made some syrup. I ain't made my syrup yet. But I'm only gonna make peach syrup. Probably peach cobbler and peach cobbler with pecans. I'm gonna do both of them. One with the nuts and one without. Then you gotta scrape it, okay? So let me show y'all. I got corn juice in there. Okay, let me show you this corn and the juice. Let me see if I can get you right. Oh, I gotta scrape them knobs. You just sit down. Sher be giving me stuff to scrape. So let me show y'all real quick. So this is what the corn is. This is what you do. See, she got kernels, and I've got the filling on the inside. Hold on. I got the This is what's going to cream it. You got to have this. That's what's going to cream it. You got to have that milk in there. Okay? And she got the whole kernels. We cutting it 2 different ways and we're going to mix it. Okay? So mine is cut finer. Okay? And hers is cut big. We're using 2 different cutters. Okay? And let me show you what Sherry doing. Sherry using this type of cutter. And this type of cutter cuts the kernels whole. Okay, that cuts them whole. See how Sherry's, she got kernels. I got the cream. And so we mix it. You see that? She got the kernels. She's cutting hers as kernels. I'm cutting mine to cream. It's a difference in the cut. I know y'all knew that. And Sherry is a full-blooded Cherokee. I mean, your whole chunk. Why I keep saying Cherokee?
I don't know. You want to be Cherokee.
I want you to be Cherokee like me. She's Cherokee. Full-blooded. Indian. She can't speak a lick of her native language. Don't ask her to speak it, but she know about it. She know her history. Right?
Right.
She can't speak honka-naka-naka.
Honka-chaka.
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 Honka-chaka-chaka-chaka-chaka-chaka.
Honka.
Honchonk. She can't speak honchonk. She can't speak a bit of it. But that's what she is, though, for real. You ought to see her, you ought to see the uniforms. What am I trying to say? What is not uniforms? What y'all stuff called? Y'all gear, all that you put on? What is it called? The jewelry, the head thing, and the dressing. It's beautiful. So now what we do is, I'm going to show y'all something. So she's used that tool, but this corn still got corn on it. So watch this. You just get your knife and you go to work and you'll get more corn. You see that? Off of that card that you thought was empty. It ain't, this corn ain't, she left stuff on here. I have to come behind her.
Don't say it like that.
Well, she doing a good job. Then I scrape this corn. So Monique, I got you 2 bottles, you said. And because I'm only making my sauce for the reunion right now. And I got Marissa Smith. So Monique, you can cash out me and you can also send me your address. I don't know how much shipping gonna be. So that's what we doing. I used to go to Topic and go to the powwows to do the welcome dance. Well, all I know is Sherry got some beautiful stuff. I can't tell you, but I just know she's a 100%. She's full-blooded. I'm gonna put it like that. Her granddaddy started their tribe. Her grandfather was the originator of the Ho Chunks, so she is actually royalty, and she gets taken care of because she is a full-blooded Indian. And her seeds get taken care of too, ain't that right? Mm-hmm. That's all I'm going to tell y'all. I don't need no all of this. The other stuff, don't ask no question. Don't ask me how much and all that. Just know that she gets. And they get, them Indians get taken good care of. They really do. And she got good hair. And it just grow back so fast. Every time you turn around, it's growing. My uncle's name is James Whitfield. Yeah, she came. She just showed up. And I'm so grateful. Cherokee on my dad's side. Okay, Mia. Mia said she got some Cherokee in her. Do you got papers? Are you full-blooded? I know I got some Cherokee in me. But I'm not, and you can tell too many black sperms, and I ain't 100%. I got so much black in me. I don't know where I come from. How you want to do it? You do Zelle, or you gonna put your stuff in the mail, Monique? Just tell me however you want to do it. You just tell me, baby. That way I know how you're gonna pay. I don't know the name of the tool.
I don't know, but if anybody find one, they need to send you some more so I can.
Whoever sent me this, whoever sent it, I need another one.
And she need 2.
And she do too. I'm gonna give you, if I get 2, I give you 1. Cause you ain't cut this much corn up. She can sit down if she want to. She ain't gonna talk much. She don't talk much. I love the high cheekbones in Indians. Her cheekbones ain't high. The whole chunks is not high.
You're so silly. I been told I have high cheekbones.
She got round cheekbones though. Let me show it to you again. She's a whole chunk. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Turn around. Let's see if your cheeks. That an Indian is. Is your Indian girl? Ooh-wee. You can get a check if you got that 100%. She said 3 grandmothers is 100%. Well, if your grandmama is 100%, was your mom? If so, you fall in that, don't you? They said Timu got them. Miss Polly Garrett said Timu. Miss Polly Garrett, did I ever give you... I think Miss Polly Garrett wants something from me one time, but I can't remember. Linda Finks wants something. They said, you got high cheekbones. Look at that hair. Look at that hair. Whoever gave it to me. That's where you got it from. Ooh, Timu. You have Cajun, French, and half hillbilly, child. I'm half Negro, Black, Chinese, Japanese, Episcopalian, PAW, Kojic, African American. Okay, Monique, I'll call Kelby about you. I tell her. But I got you 2 when I was making it for the reunion, baby. I made you and Marissa. I'm gonna make some more. But I'm going to show y'all my sauce that Monique be worrying me about. Some of y'all had never seen my sauce, but it's really good. I'm going to show it to you. You Blackfoot? Yeah. You got your Mother's Day box. I'm so glad. I hope y'all enjoyed fried corn for the reunion. We ain't frying it right now. We're going to freeze it. But what we're doing now is we shaking it off the cob so that we can make, and I'm going to make a cream sauce. And that's how we're going to make this corn. And then somebody sent me a bunch of these graters, and I done destroyed this one. So I'm gonna show you the other stuff. I'm running my mouth. She got done. It's popping all in my eyeballs. I'm glad you like it, Mother Polly Garrett. I don't know if y'all mothers or not. Just let me call you as the spirit tell me to. Some of y'all I call sister. Some of you times I call you mother, but it's out of the spirit. You could be a lot younger than me. All right, I'm gonna show y'all my sauce, but I don't have my labels on them because I had quit making these. And popular demand. Some of y'all asked me would I please make y'all some. It's expensive to make. I make my sauce out of Asian stuff, so it's hard to make. Hold on, I'm gonna show it to you. Shooking corn is when you take it and you cut it off the cob. It's called, they say you shook your corn. Not S-H-A, shuck. It's S-H-U-C-K, like hook. Tracy, where do I go to order your seasonings? www.mamascomfortcooking.com. People are buying it. Kilba said somebody ordered 7 bottles of the seasoning. You better get it while it lasts. The big ones have not been done yet, so I'm going to be putting them on the market. Probably, I'm going to put them on the market probably Monday. I thought I was going to do it today. Happy birthday, Bernice Bushel. Today is a special day. It is a day that everything will go your way. Today is the day that you were born. It's your birthday, Bernice. You got it going on. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. What you gonna do today for your birthday? Go out to eat today on your birthday. I just came to say happy birthday. Do what you wanna do on your birthday. I wanna wish you a happy birthday. Hey, Darrell. So let me show y'all my sauce. Let me get over here. And so that's what we doing. We shooking corn. She ain't gonna answer no questions. What's the name of the grocery store you shop at? I was telling my husband, but could not remember the cheap meat store. It's called Food Depot. Food Depot. It's a certain location one that I go to. I like clean stores. Yeah, she's an Indian. She's already being an Indian giver right now. She's shaking my corn too hard. Y'all want to see some of the, y'all want to see the sauce? It's really good.
There's a piece of corn over there, don't slide.
Oh Lord, she done pushed corn all the way across the room. But this is what we doing. We cutting the corn up for the reunion. Baby, when I tell you y'all gonna eat, when I tell y'all each night, y'all gonna stuff y'all stomachs. And it's gonna be like they said, all you can eat. Okay, so let me go over here and show you my sauces. Okay, we got seasonings going. We got sauces. I got my Indian right here, and she is chicken corn. I'm gonna let y'all.
I need to send it to my people.
Send this to her native people, y'all. Please get her some of these corn quarters. Oh yeah, we're gonna have pig in a pot. You ain't gotta worry about that. Ain't nothing. Let me tell y'all. So this corn, I did 48 ears the other day. This is 50 ears. Okay, so this is the fresh corn and it's sweet. Tell her, ain't the corn sweet?
It's sweet.
It's sweet. You can, look. This corn is sweet. It's sweet. Who wanted some? And then we got a whole pig in a pot. Let me tell you all the meats we got. We got ribs, fried chicken, ham, pig in a pot, macaroni, potato salad, collard greens, turnip greens, and green beans, yams, chicken and dressing, pickled vegetables, which is just your tomatoes, cucumbers, and onion. That's the macaroni and cheese.
I'm not working.
We're going to have pie, sweet potato pie. We're going to have pound cake, red velvet cake, chocolate cake, lemon cake, German chocolate, I think. And then Saturday, we're going to have fish, chicken, pasta salad, coleslaw, baked beans, fluff, watermelon and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm not sure, it might be some more things. And then on Friday, y'all gonna eat amazing. Friday night's menu is gonna be roast, and it's gonna be boneless, skinless chicken, twice baked potatoes, glazed carrots, green beans, desserts, drinks, partying, stepping in the name of love. We're gonna be at the lake on Saturday. We just aiming for a high time. We just aiming for a high time. And we're gonna take amazing. Only thing we're not gonna do on Friday night, nobody can go live. I'm gonna have a videographer. And you can't mess up their video on Saturday. You can go live, you can go live Sunday. You can do whatever you want to. As content creators, yes, you can go live on those days. When you first get there, though, you have to wait because if you got too many flashes going, then the videographer can mess up the people that's coming to do that. That's what I can tell y'all. And it's gonna be fun. I know the itinerary is on after we do all that on Saturday, then some of them are going bowling. And that night now. That night I have to ease out because I go home and go to bed because I get up at 2 something in the morning and start cooking with my sister-in-law for Sunday. Sunday we're going to start at 11. We're going to go to church. Then after church is where we're going to eat and say our goodbye. Sherry has a lot of Indian in her. She's full-blooded, baby. No, well, her granddad and grandmama were full-blooded Ho-Chunks. They started their tribe. Her mama is a full-blooded Indian. Her mama got hold to a little black pin and had Sherry. Well, because Sherry is direct descendant, then she is Indian and she has paperwork. And because she comes from a full-blooded, she has paperwork. And so she's 100. Yes, corn on the cob. It's a lot of it. 50 years. So, let me get through. Isn't Sherry? No, Sherry is Ho-Chunk. For real, that's the name of the tribe. Ho-Chunk. Tell them what you are.
Ho-Chunk. H-O-C-H-U-N-K.
Look it up.
Ho-Chunk Nation.
Ho-Chunk Nation. Look it up. Not the Rhythm Nation. The Ho-Chunk. This corn's so sweet. I'm really enjoying eating it off the corn. Good. I'm enjoying it. We'll get our mess up in a minute. I can eat raw corn. Corn is good raw. I love to make a raw corn salad. So good. See, I'm using it to cream it. Mine keeps breaking up. I got some more of these though. Sherry's is gonna make my caramel. I got it all in my breast. I've been creaming my corn. She cuts it and I cream it. See, I'm creaming. This is creaming right now. I'm creaming this corn right now. Thank you. Hey, Brianna Jackson. I wish I was going to meet you, Brianna. I got to check on Brandy. I ain't heard from Brandy from Chicago, and I normally be done heard from her. Tiffany Townsend on here. Baby, I do white corn, but ain't nothing wrong with yellow corn. I just don't never do yellow when I fry corn. I always fry white corn. I don't know why. Deacon Calvin, we supposed to be getting some more people want to come. They're going to cash out me.
Tell Deacon Calvin, make sure you send me the addresses again.
Uh-huh.
Tell Deacon Calvin, send me the addresses again.
Okay, yeah, Deacon Calvin, we got to get those addresses sent out to everybody, all the locations. If I had a way, I would have paid and came. Oh, where you live? Brianna, do you live in Georgia? Hey, Janice McWilliams. So mine is being creamed. That's why mine popping all over the place. I don't know where I got it. She made the song Cherry Gee People, so I thought, I live in Riverdale. You ain't far. Riverdale ain't far. Oh man, that's 3 hours away, Brianna. I was gonna say. But you could get on a plane and be in here in 25 to 30 minutes. Brianna. And if your thing mess up, use your knife. You gotta learn how to cut this corn off the car. I got somebody gonna catch me some fish too, local people. He gonna get back in touch with me. Y'all know what it is? It's a hurtful thing to be deceived, ain't it? Be who you gonna be. I'm just watching all this deception and stuff. What kind of fish or whatever they catch me? It's gonna be some whiting. It's gonna be some catfish. I don't know if the guy gonna have crappie or brim. It's gonna be some tilapia. It's just gonna be a whole lot of fishing going on. A whole lot of kitties that's gonna smell like fish. But you know what? You grilling Monday? No, unless Eddie just gonna be starting to stack his stuff up to grill. But I ain't thought about the holiday Monday. Cause there's so many graduations going on. It's gonna be something else now. I'm trying to tell y'all, we're gonna have a good time.
48, 49.
49, 50. 50 left. I appreciate how you got the right Mama Tracy deception. Yes, it's a hurtful thing. I don't know what's going on with people. You give them your all and then you betray me. It's hard. Some betrayal y'all will never know about. It's too hard for you to take. You couldn't live with it. That's why I say don't mess nobody's life up. If that man done raised that little girl and that's the only daddy she know, don't wait till that girl get grown and tell her that ain't your daddy. You done kept it this long and he been a daddy. Let him keep being a daddy. I'm going to tell you this much. No, I don't need to ask him. I got people local. I don't need nobody from Tennessee. I ain't no use to me asking somebody that live 4 hours away from me to catch me some fish. I don't know, because he live too far away. I have to get local people to catch my fish. So, I want to come so bad, but Deacon Calvin and Tracy have blessed a lot of people. Well, it went by too fast. Pampered Chef has a great corn cutter. Nothing like fresh corn. Some people can't afford to come to this reunion. I can't afford, like, literally, food is so high. The venues that we are renting are so high. You know, it's just impossible right now. I'm going to make it happen because you know why? I set aside money to make it happen. Plus, we're doing a lot of giveaways. We're going to make this be like an old-fashioned family reunion. And my thing is, when you get ready to have something, you set aside to have it so it'll be right. My reunion ain't designed for me to make no money. You can't make no money off no reunion. Let me tell you something, you just can't do it. This is my page. It's not my personal family, Robbie Anderson. It's for the page. It's for Tracy K. Mitchell, Mama's Comfort Cooking. And so I had to rent 3 different buildings. No, my house can't hold that many people. 120 people. I can't hold that many people. Y'all be done made my flow flaw. I'm going to show y'all how much corn we finna bag it. I'm going to show you the difference. Now, my corn has been creamed. Her corn is the kernels. And my corn is the cream part of it. Okay? This is a huge bowl, too. It's going to be amazing. No. It's not my family. It's Mama's Comfort Cooking, Tracy K. Mitchell family reunion. Are you going to Aruba 2025? Whose birthday? Oh, you going to Aruba. Okay, go ahead. Aruba is beautiful. This is my last one, though. I don't know which way God gonna take me. It's a lot of work. And doing it the way I do it. This is not a meet and greet. A meet and greet, you just walk in and you meet and greet people. This is a lot of cooking. Ron ate all that pig in the pot and that corn. It's going to be held in Cartersville. Hey, nephew Andre. I'm getting all the corn. This is another 50 ear. But you know, I got people coming all over my house now. I don't think my house... Okay, now let me show y'all a different. Let me show y'all what me and Sherry done done. Okay, look at this corn. We got it cut 2 different ways. Sherry and this instrument right here, it gives you kernels. See? Those are your kernels. You in South Carolina. All right now. This is cream style. Do you see the difference? This has got the cream in it. This is the kernels. So you take the kernels and you mix it with this kind. You see? They 2 different cuts. You cut it. It's cut 2 different ways. Okay? And this has got all the cream at the bottom. See how wet my hand is? This is creamed. That's the kernel. Okay? That's the cream and that's the kernel. And so what I'm going to do now is mix both of them. What we're going to do now, and I'm going to bag them. Sherry, that second drawer over there is, see, let me show you. See, mine got the cream in it. See? Mine got your cream. Okay? You don't just want milk. You want to cream that corn and get the natural juice. Mine got the juice in it. Okay? In that second drawer right there is some bags. So these are the kernels, and I'm going to pour the kernels in. Oh, Lord. Probably about 3, at least 3. Okay? So now we're going to bag it. That's a huge bowl. This is 50 ears. This is 50 ears. Okay? Okay, that's 50 ears. I'm finna bag it. I got corn everywhere, baby. It's a corn mess over here. Sherry know what it is. I need you know what I need? A cup or something. A scoop. It's a cup over there. Look, and this one right here. And this is my sauce. But I don't have no labels other than thank you. Okay, this is my sauce. This is what everybody having a fit of. Yeah, I need a cup. Yeah, cup. Getting corn. I'll show you that again in a minute. So, oh God. So now I'm gonna bag it up. And that's the last set of corn. The rest of the corn and stuff, when I cream it, I'm gonna stretch it. It's gonna work. Oh, we done made a mess. And my sauce is just, I was making it for the reunion. That's why they in these big containers. Okay, I'm not through. But Sherry, I think I got one that's open. And I'll show you the size and give me one of the small ones. This is the size that I sell. But you will have it to eat on your fish and everything. Give me the small, the other one. It's one bigger than that. In the back. It's that one that's got the skinny neck in the middle, straight ahead. You had it. You just close it up again. Right there.
This one.
Mm-hmm. And then give me one that's open. This is the size of the actual bottle. The other ones are for the reunion. I use my big seasoning bottle. So this is the one for sale. This one is a bigger one. Just a little bit bigger, okay? Just a little bit. Got a little more ounces. This sauce is amazing. This sauce is good. And put on a piece of. I ain't trying to, I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast. But I promise you, I quit making it because it take it to make it. But baby, when I tell you, I got the herbs and the spices. So, I got 2 of these to go. Let me go on and block her. I'm going to tell you something, Deb Harrison. I'm going to block you. Do you realize how many times I repeat myself? Do you realize how many times people... I ain't going to block you because I'm going to help you because you were sent over here to pick. Do you realize how stupid you are to sit here and listen to me repeat myself when all you had to do was leave? I'm going to see if you're smart enough to go on your own. Then, and only then, will you question me repeating myself. Because you stay in here, and I'm going to repeat myself again for the ones way in the back. Because you didn't even have to be here. I ain't going to block her. She ain't got nowhere else to go. That's where she come from, a messy page. We got to help these people from mess to mess. That's why they over here. Doing all this stuff for nothing, for free. Picking at people for free. I don't want to overfill my bag because I want to get the air out. She ain't got nowhere else to go. Period. She wants attention. Attention-seeking spirit. Poke down. She got her name called out. She a superstar. She a superstar. So I will be back selling the sauces all the time for the summer. But y'all better get y'all stuff, because y'all know I'm subject to style. She got a name called out. She a superstar. Well, the sauces ain't on the website. So if you want some sauce, let me get through making the stuff for the reunion. But these, I made a couple. 2 of them are going to Mauricia and 2 of them are going to Sher Monique. And I might can make some extras. I'm going to see how many bottles I got left. You ain't got to worry about that, girl. She gone about her business. Y'all ain't even got to sweat it. All they do is do stuff to try to get y'all page in trouble. Get y'all... Don't worry. Don't go back and forth with people like that. If she count how many times I repeated myself, that means she listening. So Monique, this is your size bottles. I don't have labels because I wasn't making this. So I just got the thank you on there. Y'all know that jealousy is going around. It's a virus.
You don't need another one.
I'm gonna need one more bite. Yeah, we're gonna get all messed up. We done with this. See, people eating fresh. I'm cooking my stuff fresh. So this is the corn.
that little scraper. Oh, yeah. We got that out the way. And she mad because I got an Indian friend. You're so silly. What does it say? Tracy, have you noticed how the devil is busy breaking up? Yes, I have, Yvette class. I truly have. So let me show y'all how many, I just came to show y'all how many bags we done got. We're going to straighten the kitchen back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 bags. So we gonna corn it up. So somebody's gonna use the bathroom and they're gonna have corn in it. You know why your boo-boo come together when you eat corn? Because corn has you still have the thing that it came out of in you. So the husk brings the corn back together. It goes back into what it came out of.
I don't try corn with butter.
Sherry is a blessing to me. Share your phone going on. This is my sauce. This is everything. I'm sneaking mine out. Deacon Kevin, I think I'm going to make you some and set it to the side.
These are new. You want to try one?
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to put these in the freezer.
Goldish fish. I'm sweet.
And I'll be working on collard greens. You can't cook some stuff. I gotta cut my potatoes up, my yams. You can't, ooh, Ava, that is real good. I need some sauce. Let's see what I got. My joy. But I'm selling these things have had to go up. I'm keeping it. It's so good. Ava said, oh, Mama, you got some sauce to go on our salmon? It's good, ain't it? Give me another one now. I ain't had no sugar in so long. So, we were able to get 4 big bags. It ain't on the website.
Is this something on here, Mom?
What can you put? Oh, the Madre, you can put it on your sandwiches as a sandwich spread. You can, oh, no.
Mom, is Miss Tiffany on here?
And you can use it as a sandwich spread. You can use it for your fish. You can use it as a dipping sauce. I love it with my sweet potato fries. You can take your chicken and stuff and rub it in it. And I got it for $16. $16. But you got to use it within moderation. This is a big one. If I sold you this one, it would be $20 for this big one. A big difference. I can sell you some, but these will be 20. It's too many seasonings and spices in there. It's not hot. And it's very good. And it was my first thing I introduced that I sold to y'all. And it got so expensive. And it's good. And it lasts a long time. In the refrigerator. Do not keep it in your cabinet. Put it in the refrigerator. You're supposed to put your mayonnaise. You're supposed to put your ketchup.
and all that in your refrigerator. Look, Miss Jeanette MacArthur say it's good on chicken and you can dip it. Yes, you can. It's cooked. You can dip it. You want a big one? Okay, I can get you a big one. What I have to do, y'all will have to cash at me or Zelle me because I haven't put it on the website yet. I didn't want to overload myself, but I'll take special orders. Now Monique and she wanted 2, I think, of this size. That's $16. This one is $20. And Maricia Smith. It's too expensive to make, so that's why you no longer. That's why, yes, ma'am. Yvette, a lot of people don't know about Asian seasonings. This has Asian seasoning in it, and that's why people be like, "This is so good," but I can't get it cheap. Everything, especially your Oriental stuff, has went sky high. And I'm that type of person. I like to. I started going off and trying Indian food, African. Now, one thing I learned about African food that's different than Indian. Indians use seasonings and they use stuff like aroma, like lavender and different things. It's good. Africans, they typically have their stuff just hot. Yeah, I do take Zelle. See, what you have to do is email me. Email me your address. Tell me how many you want. And I'll respond. And when I respond, you can tell me which way you're going to pay me. Okay? So don't send me no money right now. Email me first at mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com so I can make sure I get your size right. And I make sure what you want. Oh, that big everything green, Miss Cynthia Banks, I'm glad you mentioned that. Miss Cynthia, was it you that wanted lemon squares from me instead of coming to the reunion? I'm trying to remember because I know I gotta make somebody some lemon squares, and I thought it was you. This is the big one. Now this one is $42. This one is a $42 seasoning. Okay, it lasts. But baby, when I tell you it's everything. It's all purpose. You can use it on your meat. Get you something like, take you some short ribs or anything that's got fat or a pork shoulder, anything, and roll it in my seasoning. You'll thank me later. My seasonings, I got I gave y'all an extra ounce. I got 17 ounces on my website, www.mamascomfortcooking.com. But they going fast. Kelby said one person just bought 7. So you better get it while the getting is good. And the reason why people are buying it up, I'm working on these this weekend. They're buying it up because I had to get my house remodeled. They good on vegetables, raw vegetables and everything. I got my house remodeled. It wasn't you, Mama Cynthia Banks? Okay. How do I know if you received my Zelle? When you email me, Audrey, tell me what you want. When you tell me that you Zelle me, I'll go back to the email. And I will know that that's you because it's going to have your name on it. And I'll open up my Zelle account and it'll show that you paid me for either a $16 one or a $20 one. That's how I know. Okay, and that's for the sauces. Now, for the seasoning, you go to my website. It's already up there. www.mamascomfortcooking.com. You get the everything seasoning. The seasonings are already up there. The 32 ounces is not up there.
It's so good, Mama.
I sent it on your birthday. You sent what on my birthday? I don't know what you sent on my. You sent what on my birthday? Not for no seasoning,
Mama,
and not for no sauce. Now I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. If you sent me something on my birthday, you did not indicate that it was for no seasoning and sauces. I don't play those games. Now, if you want your birthday money back, I'll send it back to you. But if you sent me something for my birthday, I didn't have no seasonings and sauces, so you couldn't have sent it on my birthday. Oh, a gift. Yes, I understand that. And I told everybody that sent me on Zelle I received it. You might have not seen the video, but I called y'all names out. I went on Zelle and I read the names off. mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. Now, my seasonings are on the website. Monday, these will be up to 32 ounces. Right now, I got this size. If you want sauce this size, you have to let me know. I'm not going to give it away.
Good Sasha.
I got a $16. But see, those are not on the website because what I was doing was making sauces for the reunion because somebody asked me what I sell it. It was just a gift. Thanks. So I'm confused, Audrey Johnson. I really am. But I know when people get Zelle, and especially when they buy something from me, I'm confused. It's kind of throwing me off because I can tell when you send me Zelle, you just wasn't on here. When I read off everybody that gave me my gifts on Zelle, I can tell just like anybody else that gets Zelle. You can tell when somebody's Zelle come through. Now, what happens is that if I'm selling you something, you'll get a follow-up email that says, Audrey, thank you, I received your Zelle, and you want a such and such ounce, and I'm gonna put it in. I don't know how much the shipping is. I have to find out. That's the only thing. I gotta trust y'all to pay me back for shipping because I won't know how much the shipping, depending on how far I gotta send it. Cause shipping now went up, and I gotta find out because I don't ship. I have to call Kevin. Well, I don't have it. This is 17 ounces. This is 12. Well, I'm not going to take but so many decaf because I'm making stuff for the reunion so we can have it at the cookout. And then on top of that, I want to make sure that I need to make Say a real big one.
Mama.
So she can use it at her place. Does the sauce have a spicy kick? You think it's going to be spicy, but then it mellows out. See, that's the thing about Asian seasoning. You think it's going to be hot, but ain't nothing hot in here. It gives you like it's going to be. And then I remember the first time I let this content creator try it. She thought it was going to be hot.
Plastic. That is plastic.
I don't understand. Yes. Oh, thank you, Miss Audrey Johnson.
Look it up. It's plastic.
Are you? Yeah. There's no. I charge some people for the reunion. Some people I gave some of my followers a free pass because I felt like I needed to, but I can't. How can you have a reunion? Even your own personal family reunion, you got to charge because food. I had to rent 3 buildings. I got DJ. You got to pay them. The videographer, the people taking pictures, you got to pay them. Everywhere we go, I had to pay for each event hall. And I had to pay for the food. And I got to pay for people to help me, you know. And, you know, you got to clean up afterwards. So there's no way I could just have 120 people and do everything. So, yeah. It's just like your own. Put this in the refrigerator. It's just like your own family reunion. You're gonna have to charge. You're gonna have to pay for the food. It's high. Like you think about it. This corn, the first set was $57 for a case, and this set was $17.50 because they had it on sale. I'm not done yet. I still gotta get butter, heavy cream. I gotta make cakes. I gotta do collard greens. I mean, all this food. I gotta buy. Stuff. Hey, give me that watermelon. I got a lot to do.
What?
So, anyway, let me get out the way. Let me get some of that. So, I'm going to get out of Sherry's way. But, y'all, if you can't, let me tell y'all this, and I promise you I ain't going to hold y'all, because I'm going to find a spot for this. Let me tell you. If you can't afford something, let me say this. I want you to hear me good, because ain't nobody holding y'all hostage. I love y'all, and I do need your support. But if you can't afford it, don't put yourself out. Let me explain something. Miss Essie, I don't forget her name. Miss Essie Winburn, where do you live? Yeah, you have to inbox, and Deacon Calvin will handle that. Because I don't do inbox. He do. He run that. I gave up on it after people was being so nasty and rude. Listen, yes, you can get a sauce. Deacon Calvin saying I'm doing too much, but Deacon Calvin, I'm going to see what size bottles I have. Y'all got to hold up because you may have to buy a 20-ounce sauce because I don't have those small bottles. I quit making them. Kroger has bread on sale if you have a digital coupon. I don't have one. Do anybody have a digital coupon? Because I need butter to make cakes. Plus, I need to do just a few more baking. Who want this corn? Come out my breast. No, it's not too late to come to the reunion, but you have to, Deacon Calvin will handle that. If you want to, you can email him at mcc reunion 2024 at gmail.com. MCC is Mama's Comfort Cookie. Oh wow, no, it's not too late for you to come. You're in Jonesboro. But you may not get no t-shirt. Because I think my t-shirts up, I'll be picking them up next week. I'll call Monday and see if I can put it all in. MCC Family Reunion.
Good work.
Jeanette, I love you so much. I want to hug you. I want to smell your perfume.
Hey, you made this list over here. You know?
No.
With the eggshells. Why didn't I make that?
Y'all know I'm Mama's Comfort Cooking, right? That's who I am. I'm from Mama's Comfort Cooking. That big old page I got over there. Tracy K. Mitchell. It's me. So my website is, all my business stuff is Mama's Comfort Cooking. www.mamascomfortcooking.com. Could pay by the day for the reunion. Because how you gonna pay by the day? I have to split it up to determine. Then I gotta keep up. Well, who gonna get the money? Who you gonna give it to? I got all this cooking to do. Tracy Coleman, have you cashed out me yet? So Deacon Calvin, is somebody being negative? I can't see it. But I ain't worried about that. My email is mamascomfortcooking@gmail.com. My website is www.mamascomfortcooking.com. I understand you can't afford it. And you have to understand my situation. I got to stand up and cook. I'm not making no money.
Mama.
I got to pay for the places,
Mama.
everything. That's her phone. Leave it alone.
Who? Oh.
I got to pay for everything. I got to pay the DJ. I got to pay people that's helping me. I got to pay for the places that I'm having it at. I got to get all the food. I got to cook the food. I got people helping me. So this is why I said this is the last year. Because you go to McDonald's and you go to Chick-fil-A and you order one meal with a milkshake, it's $17.
You pay $17?
I don't know how people expect that you can just do everything for free. Let me get off one. Okay.
I couldn't afford it.
I ain't made no $1 million. I ain't made no $1 million on Facebook. I made good, but I ain't made no money. The big one is the 32 ounce, right? On the seasoning, yes. I only have a 32 ounce seasoning, not a sauce. That sauce would cost you a lot of money. And I'm gonna be giving gifts away. And I'm running my mouth too much. I need to be quiet. Yes, Tiffany, the stuff is coming in. All my boxes are coming in from Amazon. I don't know how much money I'm gonna owe you.
Man, it's called back time.
But let me know so I can cash up you. Listen, y'all. When the first of the month comes, for you all that want to become a supporter, it's $4.99.
$4.99.
When your check hit next week,
Mama.
I need y'all to up my stars. I don't care what nobody else say. Quit, Avery.
Try to get some trash.
Shut my fuck, huh? She know my titty hanging low and she shutting in trash can.
Jelly. Mom, Dr. Jelly.
I want more candy. We're gonna have a good time. But do not put yourself out. I would love for each and every one of y'all to be a supporter, but I'm gonna still take care of you. Don't put yourself out. I'll still bless you. I'll still bless you. Y'all don't have to worry about that.
Yes, ma'am. Look.
God has been so good to me. And I'm grateful. Monique, I need you to ask Maurice. I need pig feet, pigtails, and pig ears. See if Maurice them got a big truckload. Should I go down tomorrow and start buying some? Now, I said what I said. I said I want all y'all. I would love for y'all to be supporters, and I would love for y'all to give me stars. Most of all, I want you to take care of yourself. My supporter badge is $4.99. Some people got supporter badges $10 and $15. And that's their business. Number 2, I would love it. But most of all, we buy groceries over here. I'm a start doing it on my truck drive. Because we buy groceries out of your supporter badge money. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Now, dry begging is when you ask people indirectly. I'm telling y'all directly. This year, we've bought groceries every month. We're about to go into the 6th month, half of the year. God is so good. Mother's Day, we were able to give $400 away plus 4 honeycomb boxes. Last month, we gave over $1,000 away for my birthday. I just gave $60 away yesterday, 40 to somebody and 20 to another. This is a giving page, and I do give back. Plus, I gave some cakes away this month. And I'm not going to stop, okay? I'm trusting that somewhere someone will sow into what I'm doing with the Be Helped
ministry. So that you realize that some people really, by the time they get that level of $1,800 a month, buy their medicine, pay their bills, they barely got enough for groceries. Monique, I'm gonna call you. You're gonna have to answer your phone.
Oh, look how Timmy does. Look how Timmy does.
But I don't know how else to tell you. There are people that need patches. I help some, but I want to get some more patches. Yeah, put that up. Okay, we did that, didn't we? Oh, my Indian over here, my whole chunk. She done got me straight. Our mess is up. I love her because she came through for me now. There's so much, it takes so much to go into those, y'all have no idea what all I have to do. This is the last day of school today. I'm going to send her to my sister.
Nope.
And I'm going to get her, don't you worry about her hair. It's not going to look like no Krispy Kremes. It's going to get washed and pressed.
No.
Congratulations, Anna, for going to the 6th grade middle school. Tell your sister congratulations. And
Where is she?
Make your eyes quit crossing.
I'll see you on here.
And do Avery look like me? She does, don't she?
But I look more like my sister.
Yeah. And she look more like me. Say cheese, Patty. Avery will be losing a good 15 pounds this summer. And she gonna start reading more.
Not gonna fit.
She gonna start reading more. She gonna do it back. And because she's gonna stay with her Aunt Nene. So,
No.
don't you break my back. Because my sister don't take no mess. And don't nobody want to stay with her. Don't bite me with sticky stuff in my mouth. My sister don't play. And she asked for Avery. And she's gonna put Avery on her reading level. You gonna read your eyes off. Baby, and she know it. And she'll be.
But how come she could
2
be me
weeks.
but she ain't my mama?
2 weeks she sent for her. And she's gonna be cleaning up down there. It's gonna be fun.
No.
Not for me. Not for me. You see how fast I clean that?
She taller than me. Let me show you my friend though. Excuse me, Avery. Come on over here.
Come on over here.
This my end. You're my whole chunk. I like you say that. You're my, Jesus had a whole. See that? Look at that. Look at them many colors. The rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers in there. I want to pop all her fingers for some reason. I thought that was mine. Look, Kevin said, hey, Aunt Sherry.
Hey.
You see how she tried to talk soft in here? She be screaming, Aunt Sherry! No, she don't. Get off her back, Avery. Well, see, we all are not been tested for COVID. We ain't got it.
Mom got COVID.
We be all up on each other. She just started, listen, I went, last year. Was it last year? Last year, I went to Chattanooga.
But remember, I came to your first reunion.
Yeah, you did. But I'm saying, like, you did, but, like, we didn't connect like that.
No, we didn't.
But we can, I mean, I met
You
you.
loved me because you invited me to the
Yeah.
family, to your family.
Oh, I ain't told that yet. That was after, right? That was after Tennessee. So she came to my the first time I met Sherry was last year at my reunion. Right? Now y'all call her Cherie. I don't. I ain't got time for all them
That's
fake
my
names.
name, Cherie. But you can call me Sherry.
I call her Sherry. And then I went to Tennessee and I said, who want to meet me in Tennessee? I'm going to tell you where I'm staying, the Airbnb, and you can come where I'm at because I'm not no celebrity. She said, me?
Her and Corey and them came over. And then I said, Sherry, what you doing Labor Day? Right? Mm-hmm. Come to our family get together. So her and her girls, her 2 girls, because she's the mother of 5. Her and her 2 girls came. And then when I got ready to move out the house, she come over here and she helped me. When I got to move back in the house, she come over here and she helped me. And she saw me on live today because I'm supposed to be bed resting. And she came over here and she helped me. And I got her right off this page like I'm talking to y'all. She was sweet to me and I was sweet to her. You don't have to be mean to people because other people don't like them. Y'all don't have to do that. See, look at this. Look at the 2 Indians. The Cherokee and the Blackfoot and the Ho-Chunk.
My eyes look like Chinese though.
I met her right here. I met Jean right here. I met Deacon Calvin. I met Willie. I met Maine. Right here.
I don't get to go on the good trips.
She can go if she want to.
They don't invite me to the good trips.
But y'all won't let people be true to y'all. Some of y'all have changed y'all mind about me.
They have?
Mm-hmm. Some of them didn't like me, now you like me. Because you realize that I wasn't fake. And I wasn't trying to be no star to be in your show. And you don't have to be a star to be in my show. So.
Mom. Stay. Don't leave. She said stay. No. Mom.
So with that being said,
You want to see my room?
y'all better learn when God send y'all a friend, don't run him off. When God send you help, y'all help came a long time ago, and you was nasty to the person God sent to help you, and you thought you was bougie and all this and the third, and now they gone. And when you go back and talk to God about your situation, He gonna say, "But I sent you help 3 times. I sent you help 3 times. I sent you a sister, and you pushed them away. I sent you somebody that wants to love you and be there for you, and you didn't appreciate them. I sent you a good auntie because your aunties wasn't studying you. I sent you a play mama, somebody to be a mama because yours didn't want to be. I sent you a sister because your sisters didn't want to be a sister, and you ran them away. You treated them bad. You don't never know how you come in somebody's life and be a blessing, and they be a blessing. But you know what? Closed fists don't get nowhere.
It's open.
Just like a closed mouth. And I tell people all the time, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? You don't like me because I'm big, then you ain't gonna never like me. Because I'm gonna always have some bigness in me. I'm gonna always have it in me. And I ain't aiming to be super skinny. People walking around here getting skinny, they got cancer, but they want to live. They don't want to get skinny.
Have you ever heard of making eggs in the microwave? I do that.
I don't bother nobody.
It looks so good.
I met you at Marion's meet and greet. I don't talk much, but my mom spoke to you. I don't even know what your conversation was about. I was in the truck most of the time. I don't know. I just feel like this. Let me tell you what I feel like. I feel like a lot of y'all regret when you do things for other people. And then when you learn people for your own self, you realize that maybe that person's personalities didn't work together. That don't mean your personality and their personality don't. I need to show y'all something too about this corn. This corn is actually making its milk. I've got it sitting. But when you cream your corn, you see all that milk in there? Some of y'all right now are entertaining people that can give you a job, that can change your life. Some of y'all are entertaining people right now that got a house that's empty that you could live in and rent. But you get on here and start writing stuff that's not necessary. Some of y'all are missing opportunities because of your behavior. You see how that milk is forming? Look. Some of y'all right now, you don't know what time it is. You fell out with somebody over something that they did to somebody else. It's time to grow up. When you was a child, you did things as a child. You spake as a child. You older now. You live aside. I'm the person who introduced Marion to the place. She got her fish. Oh, I enjoy. Yes. You her daughter that got the fish. Yes, I talked to your mama. And I took a picture. I'm going to put the picture up on my page of your mama. What is the best corn in the world? It's your preference. Now, some people love Silver Queen corn. But for me, sometimes Silver Queen is sweet and sometimes it's not. It's so many different. This is naturally sweet corn. It's already got its sugar in it. I'm going to put them in the freezer. I don't know how much room I got in that one. You can look and see. But tornado warning storms laid a whole lot of corn stalks down. See? Let me tell you something else, and I'm going to say this, and I know I got to get off of him, but I'm tired of it. I want y'all to know I love y'all. Just in case somebody email me and say, one of y'all done died, one of y'all sick, because, yeah, that's why I said I'm going to probably have to, I'm going to have to go out there and find someone. Yeah, the one, well, it's the ones that got the box on it, the big one over there. I don't know, you can open it up and see, but it should be some. My friend didn't tell me she had cancer, but I talked to her that Saturday, and I knew something was wrong, and I got her some help. There were so many people that have passed away that was with me on my page. I mean, there was Big Mo, so many. But there are also people that have come to my reunion and have become best friends. If you can remember to tell somebody you love them before something happens to your mind, do it now. I told y'all what happened this past week. All the deaths this little town has had. A whole family passed away from a car wreck. It's no time. I'm not mad at it. I have no reason to hate nobody. And especially nobody I don't know. I have no reason to side with something that don't have nothing to do with me. Whatever, whoever you marry, whatever's going on, that is none of my business. It has. Is it anyone? It has nothing to do with me. Look at all that cream. I don't care whose page you watch. I don't care whose page. If I want to bless you, I'm gonna bless you. You may have your supporter badge over there on Hickory Dickory Dot's page. That's cool. That's where you want to give your finance. But if you over here and God tells me in my mind, pick her. Pick her for a cake. I'm doing it. I'm not going to ask you a series of questions. Can't nobody on him tell you, Tracy, ask you a series of questions. Number two, I don't even make you pay for your shipping. I give it to you. That's how I do it. So it comes to Atlanta. We have Amtrak in Atlanta. But if you think for one moment, I'm going to sit around here and take a chance of hating somebody I don't know and go to hell, you crazy. You can sit around and talk about me all you want to. They talked about Jesus. But I don't have a reason. Just like on this page, y'all quit thinking everybody on this Facebook know each other because they got good pages. I don't know these content creators. I don't know them like that. Content is content. And there are some I talk on a private and personal level with, and I like them, and I love them. But just because I don't deal with who you watch, you don't have no reason not to like me. Ask yourself, when you watching a movie, you may have not liked the character that Tay Diggs played in that movie. That means you're not going to like Tay Diggs? Why are you getting caught up in other people's stuff that don't pertain to you? You don't want to be like that. You don't want to be like that. If you don't show yourself friendly, a person that have friends, they got to show themselves friendly. And a person that give gifts have many friends. And some of y'all just have got caught up in stuff that don't even have nothing to do with you.
I don't know. They go.
And you don't know how to stop because it's controlling. And that's a form of witchcraft. So that means you might need to give yourself a 30-day detox. You might need to quit watching that because it's done got in your spirit. You done let something enter into you. It's controlling your feelings, your thoughts. For people to, that's how people get stalkers. That's how these stars and these celebrities get killed, because you can't separate who they are from the fictional character that they're playing. There was a lady named Erica Kane. She played she plays Erica Kane on All My Children, and she had to come off the show for a while. And I'm gonna get you for cutting my thing. I know you cut it. And she came off of it for a while because she had a stalker. Somebody tried to kill her because they didn't like Erica Kane on All My Children. And she was like, I'm not Erica Kane. I play that actress. I'm a mother. I got children. I got a husband.
What if this was cake? I would big right into it. Not saying not for you, because you was food anyway. Actually, you would.
Debbie said, I sent her some cookies and I don't even know her. I don't have to know you. But if God say bless, I just do it. So take your opportunity. And I already know I've changed some people's minds because they never had no reason feeling that way. The same way some of y'all that's been in the bushes scared to comment because you hang with some content creator that don't like me. You don't let people hold control over you like that.
I couldn't see.
You don't even want the preacher at the church to tell you what to do, let alone you letting another person tell you can't write on their page because of somebody else. Hey, John Trump.
Look.
I ain't forgot you, John. I'm just getting caught up. I had to have a procedure yesterday. So today I made some sauces. Today I cut up 50 ears of corn with my friend. God sent me help. I got enough sense to receive. She come to my house and walked straight through the door. Why? Because the door be open. And I was able to get out the bed for a little bit. All right. I'm not going to try to do nothing else. Tomorrow I'll probably have something else I got to do. I got to work on the 32-ounce seasoning, but I had put up 127 17-ounce seasonings the other day, and you better get it while the getting is good, because what I'm going to do when the reunion come, I'm going to take whatever's on the website to the reunion, and I'm going to try to sell out my seasonings so that I can make more. And my goal eventually is to get a cold packer, someone that can just do my seasonings for me. I don't say much, but I do always speak, share the live. I appreciate you, Kevin Douglas, and I won't forget. And Kevin, and I'm baking and blessing. And I'm gonna bake and bless, and I'm gonna be at home a lot because my husband gotta have surgery. And I want y'all to continue to pray for him and pray for his nerves because he gotta have prostate surgery. I love my husband. I don't love my husband for the ping. And I don't love my husband for the kickstand. Because he done folded me up like a long child, enough for me to just last an eternity. But I love the person. I love my husband. Okay, I don't always like what my husband do. He don't always like what I do, but I love him. And I feel like this. He's my family, and I'm his family. And so after this reunion, I'm going to give him my attention. I'm going to focus on him. I'm not going to put nothing else on my itinerary, until November. And I want to make sure that he is good, like he makes sure I'm good. I want to be around the house. While I'm around the house, I'm going to be baking and blessing. Amen. I have time. While I'm around the house, I can be doing some seasonings, and I'll be doing my sauces. The sauces are kind of iffy because they've been off the market a while.
Mom, what you did that?
But I wanted to make up enough of them in case somebody wants to purchase them at the reunion. I will most definitely tell y'all how everything is going to go. And I'm glad that my husband is having it this summer. All his stuff will begin around the 17th. So I'm going to make sure. That's why I had this injection, because it takes a week for this injection to kick in. Okay, now it's a kind of crazy thing that happens. And yesterday I wasn't put to sleep. I did not want to be put to sleep. So I felt every needle stuck in my back. I felt all the medicine being put in my body. It was burning my entire leg and my butt cheek. But I tell you this much, I was sore. After it starts getting into your body, it makes you pee. I peed all night long. Okay, so I had to be on bed rest. Today, he said I could get up. Okay, Sharon, I could get up and move around and do a little something. And God sent me help. All right, and tomorrow, I hope I'm better than today. Yes, I get tired. But it takes a whole week, which means I ought to feel good during the reunion time. And you okay?
I'm gonna need you to be choking.
Give me this. Quit being silly. I done told you when you eat candy. You remember you almost choked once before. Don't play around with candy. Did it go down right?
Was it the juice that was choking?
Go get you some water. Be careful.
No.
And I love her. And she's just growing on me. Get on over here, girl. Because you know why? She didn't have to come help me. Avery, I told you to get you some water. She didn't have to come help me. And she chose to get to know me. We didn't know each other. I don't think she don't either. We met last reunion. I'm telling y'all, my reunions, this woman go out, she been out through my house. I'm telling you, this reunion brings friendships. My reunion is not a meet and greet. Is it a meet and greet? Mm-mm. You meet each other, but you feel like you already know each other by reading the names. Jean P. Cunley Sanders, you met her.
Yep.
It's like, I don't know, it's magical. Oh, Rosemary jealous. Let me get it. Somebody take that picture. Y'all got it? Avery, you okay? Jai and Shadonna, which I love them. I really do. They became my friends, and then they became best friends. They didn't become my best friend. They didn't want me in their clique. They became best friends. Jean, oh my God, my little bit, my 411. That's why I call her 411. 411 worked. And I sent her back. I sent Jean P. Cunley back with, I said, get whatever you want. Get seasonings, get syrup. Oh, I'm going to make some syrup. I'm going to make peach cobbler and peach cobbler pecan. Those are the two syrups I'm going to have. But I'm going to restock my inventory. So I'll have the time to do it. I'm going to put Sherry on the road. She got to drive an hour back to Chattanooga, Tennessee. And when I come to Chattanooga, see, I don't know how else to tell y'all. This is where I really live, ain't it?
Well, yes, I hope so. I hope it's your house. Because this is where I come.
This is where she be coming. She came off the page.
Yep, I jumped right off the page
Yeah.
into her house. Like,
So, I need to be blessed, and maybe tomorrow I do some blessing. I blessed yesterday. And so, y'all missed out. But it's, you do stuff and you kind of feel it and say, Lord, is this reunion stuff gonna take off? Maybe they don't see it. Lord, things are so expensive, can't afford it. Fly guy called me sexy, let me close. But like I want to see my nephew Fly Guy Kels, but
thank you.
He's all the way in New York, so I can't see him yet. He have to take care of Auntie and them, and so. Oh, Jai, I ain't your sister. Okay, little ESD. Elder ESD. You know I love you a little bit. I call Jai a little bit. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Jai might be short. I think Jai's shorter than Jean. People need to tell you what they want more of for as a product. Yeah. You gonna come soon? Oh, now she's saying she talking about me, little jive, little bit been in my house. Little bit really want me to add some oxtails on that menu. I got to see how them oxtails is called. Jean and Shadonna told them oxtails up. Since I did my remodel, Jean been here. I mean, not Jean, Jai been here. Monday, Michelle, it'll be Monday. Jai has been to my house on a couple of times. Yeah, I can beat up some oxtails. I be beating them up. But I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, thank y'all. Well, we ain't gonna hold y'all. Shadonna gave me my jumper. Let me show you my jumper. Shadonna gave me this jumper, and it used to be a little tighter than this, not too much. But my panties is right here. I used to come wear these panties. Let me pull these up.
Oh Lord, not you.
Let me wear. Make me harder. Make me yeah, this is a jumper that she gave me. What, last year? Look at it. It's a little thing. You think I lost a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
I lost a little bit. I still got a smile. My smile face used to be like this. Now it's like this.
Yeah, she's silly, y'all. Let me go. The storm is over.
Okay. The storm is passing over. We gotta go. I love y'all. Y'all, can I come back later and be silly when I go get the corn out my breast?
Lord.
Rosemary, don't hate.
I'm gonna need you to quit.
I need you. She just my light-skinned twin.
Where have you been?
Nobody knows me like Rosemary. But see, my husband, I'm gonna when I get through with him, he probably gonna wanna have
I'm young, I don't need to hear this. Look, I'm talking about I'm young, look.
you know we gotta have what this thing called prostate. So, okay, y'all gonna let me have my silly spirit later. What kind of reunion? First time. Oh, wow. We do a lot over here. Welcome, Sonia Howard. We strip. We booty shake.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
We are, this page, we are polyamorous. This is my wife. Whole chunk. And I'm Cherokee.
No.
Yeah. Now I have a Don King cut, and she has a. And we get together with the reunion. What that say? Chesapeake, Virginia. Who calling me from Chesapeake? We don't know, but welcome. This is Chesapeake, Virginia. We don't know who that is. What else can we tell you? Over here we grow. What kind of toothpaste do you use? Your teeth are beautiful. Chris.
Get wisdom over here. Oh, they're gonna call me now.
The same spammer called me, called her. We do a lot over here. Welcome. We're going to get off of here now because I got to see a whole chunk up the road.
I must go.
And
travel a little bit.
And we have cut the corn. We got 98 ears of corn shook. and we're going to get ready for the reunion. And I will be doing collard greens and everything. So, hey, Alfreda Mitchell. How you doing, sister-in-law? I love y'all. My friend, she love y'all too.
I do.
Sherry Vault.
Cherie. Okay, Sherry.
Sherry Vault. She want me to say it right.
Go ahead, say Sherry.
People be saying Sherry in high school. So Sherry Vault for my page.
She said my name pronounced Cherie. Well, my mama called me Sherry, but okay. She wouldn't change
You know I
my
can
name.
dance.
Thank you. Yeah, I gotta go because honey, she gonna get to dancing.
All right, I done been busted.
You got caught.
I got caught dancing.
He done said stop shaking that thing.
I got busted.
I'm just making it feel in the back.
Can you freeze the corn? It's just went in the freezer.
It's on the left hand side.
It's on the left hand side.
I was just telling you.
I got busted. I got dizzy. All of a sudden, I couldn't even see straight. I'm gonna get Sher out of here. She should have been looking out for me. He saw through that camera.
He saw you. That's like what camera?
I don't know. I gotta go. We love you. I got busted. I'm gonna go. I'll see y'all later. Look at Tracy going. See y'all later. Uh-oh. Come on. He said, see you later. What?
Alligator. Oh, my fault. Honeybees.
Oh, when I start saying see you later, alligator, everybody starts saying it. So I just
We
said,
went back to honeybees.
we see you later, honeybees.
Honeybees.